Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough. Watson opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. And at the other end will be the left-hander. Some adjustments to the field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Ralph to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field. And gone. First ball.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit. He's got their tail up.
Shot, at least two on offer.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out. That's a special catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Scamper through for a single. Good running.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 5-2.
Akram, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's a solid shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No. Terrible shot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 19 for 2.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice, solid defensive shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Yep. They'll get at least one here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here. Akram to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Mirza, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Mirza taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses everything. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square, the batter should pick up too.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Akram getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off. Might look to go big again here. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yes, nice bowling.
A few moves made in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a confident appeal.
Nice.
Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Well played. Could be a quick single. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Nice solid defensive shot.
Yes.
Nicely played.
Into the fifth over, the score is now 40 for 3.
Going with pace now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Yes, nice bowling.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Nice.
They'll get at least one here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction. 2 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Nazar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Medium pacer.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught, and that's stuck.
So it's the left-hander in next, and he's a fine player to watch as well. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, runs possible. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Misses everything. Nazar bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ashraf coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A few moves made in the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Poor shot, really lucky. They'll get at least one here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
Moore, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Moore has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
8th over, the batting team are now on 65 for 5.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, too much room, and got what it deserved.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Hit that hard and fast. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
Britzka out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Dug that out well.
Yes, nice bowling.
End of the ninth over. The score is now 77 for 6.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Ooh. Nice. Yes, nice bowling.
Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. No, terrible shot.
Nice bowling.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
90 for 6.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's just too full. Bretsky makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. Went for the drive, complete miss.
12 over. The score is now 96 for 6.
Going with spin now.
The off spinner is coming on to ball.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Middled that one. Great timing. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Yep. Yep.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well.
Sangha, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They'll get at least one here.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now 101 for 7.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Sangha was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Shite, should be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. There'll be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Out. No, somehow it's missed everything. Chance to run 2.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?